And you started teaching back in college, right?
I did. I've always spent a lot of time helping students, even my own classmates. And when I think that's part of the reason why in law school I was elected the president of my student body and also commencement speaker at graduation. I lecture at a lot of the area law schools, Temple, Penn, Drexel, and Villanove. And actually, the late Arlen Inspector's son, Shane Inspector, who's a prominent and nationally renowned attorney in Philadelphia, who's sort of like a mentor to me. He asked me every year to come to his class at Penn Law School called The Business of Law, and I have the opportunity to speak to second and third year law students about the business of practicing law.
And you also spent some time teaching for Kaplan, the test-taking company, didn't you?
I did. I worked for Kaplan in college, my senior year. They recruited me. You have to score in the top 1% to teach other students. And so I took it as a part-time job my senior year in college to teach the law school admissions test, which is the test that you have to take to get into law school. And I enjoyed doing that. And it was kind of neat because even now in my career, I'm going against other attorneys in court who I was their teacher of the LSAT. And it makes me feel a little bit like Doogie Howser.
So does your experience with teaching help you in the courtroom?
It really does. And I always like speaking in front of groups and audiences. I like crafting a story in a way that people can understand and it captures their attention. And hearings and trials give you the opportunity to do that. So I view it as telling a story to an audience to try to persuade them. And it really helps me present my client's point of view.
And I'm sure it helps your case.
It does. If you're well prepared and you go into court confident and you know your case, a trial can actually be fun. The art of asking a question to elicit an answer that you need in order to establish a point to prove your legal claim can be challenging, but at the end it could be rewarding. It's also some of the little things we do when we're at trial or when we file something in court, like a complaint or a lawsuit. For instance, if I have a client with mental health issues, I sometimes would request that the court have the case heard before a judge who has a PhD in clinical psychology.